All we've been hearing in the news lately is inflation, CPI, stuff like that. So let's talk about it. So it's really just a measure of how much prices in your life have gone up or down. So inflation means it's going up. So last month it was 8.5. This month in April is 8.3. So it's lower, still going up, but it's still lower. And that's what I talked about in my other video called disinflation. So what they're doing is they're looking at all of these things, 8 major groups: housing, apparel, transportation, education, other goods and services like barbershops and stuff like that, recreation, medical care, and food and stuff like that. Those are what they're measuring price one point to another to measure how much the price has risen. And if it goes up too fast, that's hyperinflation, and then the Federal Reserve will do policies, or the government will enact policies to stamp down, slow down the economy by tightening, and hopefully to create less opportunities, less money going into the economy, less price going up. Now, you're also going to hear some people say core versus CPI. So the regular CPI is all of those 8 things. But core is those things without energy and food, because energy and food are the most volatile. So they cut them out to show you core. If you look at the graph, the brownish one is the regular CPI. See how volatile it is in the mid 2000s? And then look how the core, the blue, it's kind of steady across. They both went up recently. You see that big jump in the back, but it's much more steady. Core is a lot more steady because it takes out food and energy. But the regular one, the regular CPI, is the one that's very volatile, much more volatile, because energy and food are very volatile. The prices go up and down a lot. If I say volatile one more time, I'm going to shoot myself. Now, when they're talking about indexing salaries and Social Security and other things to like price of living increases, they should use the regular CPI, because that's what affects you. Energy and cost, energy and food is one of your biggest drivers of costs. So they want to make sure that they index your Social Security benefits, whatever it is, to the regular CPI, not core. But as far as government policy, monetary versus fiscal, they probably should use the core because it's more steady, because they don't really want to react to every little jump. Like look in the middle of the 2000s there, where that went up really high, but core really wasn't going up, and then it really dropped fast. You don't want the government reacting crazy to every little jump. So they want to be steady, and just steady, and then it'll all come back to even. See, it still comes back to being sort of around where the the core CPI was, but these big jumps up and down, you don't want the government immediately reacting to that. There's a lot of other things that could happen over time. If you like what I'm doing, check me out on YouTube, Capital Advantage Tutoring, live Q&A every Tuesday and Thursday night.